of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a team should run it. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Into the box, Ray Durham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. And a curveball taken for strike two. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. On the ground up the middle, Reynolds picks it up. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Yogi Berra is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Jose Alvarez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out strong.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base.
Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off the line. A leadoff single.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. But no, he puts on the brakes and he'll head back to first.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Stepping in now, Juan Gonzalez. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, number 74. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Now batting, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Adrian Beltre.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lance Berkman, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Try to get him to chase that 0-2.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Jackson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So striding forward now Yonder Alonso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a line. You see it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Ivan Rodriguez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ivan Rodriguez.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
This is on the ground over to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
How about it?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 0-1, here it comes. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one's in the dirt. Throw won't get him. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Into the box, Rafael Furcal. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 51.
Digging in to try it again, Suzuki. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Second baseman, Ray Durham.
Striding in once again, Ray Durham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Here it comes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 delivery. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game. I know that, but that is already the sixth hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Standing in now, number 74. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back to back to back singles.
For the Yankees. Patrick.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Jackson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And all that gets him on the mound.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Omar Vizquel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
A pitch, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runners are at second and third with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Zach Godley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. For call. Ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Berkman, and that's the 3rd out. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard up the middle. Reynolds brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Third baseman, number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, Alex Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Juan Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Lance Berkman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Lance Berkman.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. High pop up. Vizquel is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Rafael.
Now to the plate, Rafael Furcal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped high in the air. Vizquel is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 51.
Ready once again. Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Cobb is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Number 74. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 74.
Cody Bellinger will come on as a pinch hitter. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Bellinger.
Hard ground ball to third. Beltre's there. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan
Ready
Rodriguez.
now, Ivan Rodriguez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Cabrera is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bo Jackson.
Now in the box, Bo Jackson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Omar Vizquel.
Omar Vizquel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Cody Bellinger will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Durham. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. He's set. Here it comes.
Pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way is pitch number 75. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Mark Trumbo is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Into the box now, Yogi Berra as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Moving under it, Jackson. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held. Striding in once again, Harold Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit to short for call. Over to his left, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder number 00, Ty Cobb.
Ready for another chance. Ty Cobb, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.